What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norman Rad89 here, bringing another video. And for today's video, we are going to be talking about Scream 3. And for me, this is when we're getting down into the dumps, the Scream films that I do not enjoy. As I've said in my previous videos, I'm not down with Scream 3 and 4 that much. So today's video, like I said, we're going to get in depth of why I dislike this film. There are some things I do like about this film, but as I said, we're going to get in depth into this film. And of course, if you haven't seen it, you got to go run out and watch it and then come back and check out this video. So Scream 3 throws us into a new storyline as we're following a new killer who is killing people in order of a script that is designed around, I believe it's Stab 3. And we have Dewey and Gale who are like helpers on the set, where they're like, giving advice on the set, telling people, coaching them because they're filming it, and it's based on the Woodsboro murders and all that kind of stuff. So, but then somebody actually starts killing the cast members in order of the screenplay and brings Sydney out of hiding, because she was currently in hiding at the beginning of this movie. So it brings her out of hiding, and it's very centered around her mother as well again. So it's another in-depth family storyline. So let's get into the things I dislike about Scream 3, and mainly this is just one for me that I don't really enjoy the cast. I really don't. Parker Posey, Patrick Dempsey, Scott Foley, I believe, is one of the other actors. I think he plays the main villain that we end up finding out about at the end, and I'm just not down with these cast members. I really don't have a good time with them. Even like I said, like even the writing is completely off in this one, and it's a different writer from the previous Scream films, so I just didn't enjoy that at all. And we do have Wes Craven back as the director and the helm of this film, but I'm like, at this time when we got to this third film, I enjoyed the first two, but we're in the third film. Again, we are focused on Sydney. It's much more focused, again, about her mother. Like, her mother is a very prominent character in these films, even though she's not actually in these movies. A lot of the storylines throughout all these films are very centered on Sydney's mother. So this is just one where I'm like, it just doesn't jive with me. I don't jam with it. Like, as the storyline's going on, I don't like the pacing, and I'm just not into the central story. So when they're going along and we have the dual Gale storyline, and Gale is probably, when we talk about the OGs, we're talking about the OGs, the big three: David Arquette, Gale, and Sydney. Gale is my least favorite of the characters. So you know what I mean? Like, I just having a double Gale, and even though it's Parker Posey playing the other one, it's just not my jam. So this has always been one for me that I've been down on the dumps on, because I've watched this one probably like as much as I've seen Scream 2 and 1. Like, I've watched this one quite a bit, like probably a good like 12 to 15 times, and I just don't enjoy it. I can never get into the ride. I like some characters here and there, like Patrick Warburton's character is pretty funny. Like, he has some comical moments. Like, there's some okay moments, but it's not enough to elevate this film to the love of the adoreness that I feel about Scream 1 and 2. You know what I mean? Like, there's just like okay moments. That's it. But the whole thing as a whole, when I think about it, I'm just like, I can do without this film for sure. But like I said, there are things, like I said, I do like. And one thing I do like is the ghost face in this movie. Like, for honest, like, not the killer reveal at the end. I don't like that. But the kills and some of the scenes throughout this movie, we have a pretty brutal ghost face. So I do like that aspect of the film. It does have quite a good score that's very similar to the previous films, but it does have a new vibe going on. But oh man, like I said, just overall in my book, like, this one is just not one that is comfortable with me, and I've returned to it so many times to try to give it a chance, and it's just like that third act, it all falls apart for me, like at the house, and then we find out, like, about the villain character, and it's her brother. Like, I'm just like, damn, dude, like, I'm just not into this one. By this third film, this is when I wanted them to kind of revamp the story and really do something new with the franchise. And I really didn't want another story focused around Sydney. Like, I really do like Sidney Prescott's character, but I think this third film is the one where I think they really could have branched out and did something different and brought in new characters similar to what they're doing in this Scream coming up. So we'll see, like I said, how this one does for sure, because I'm going to be seeing this one pretty soon. So, but yeah, for me, this would have been the time. But overall, in my book, Scream 3 is going to get a 5 out of 10. So it's a very just average slasher film for me. Like I said, I can't ignore the fact that it's very well shot. It has good deaths in it, and like I said, it still has the OG cast in it. I just don't like the new cast of characters. I don't like the central story or anything new that they brought to the table in this film. It's mostly just the old school stuff that I like that's in this film. But as I said, Scream 3, it's just one for me. 3 and 4 were always ones as a kid, like when I tried them, and like as a teen, like, I gave them a shot, and I'm just like, I never loved them as much or adored them as much as Scream 1 and 2, even though, like I said, this one I've easily returned to just as much as Scream 2 and 1. But Scream 4, we're going to be getting onto that one next, and then we'll be talking about the new Scream, and then I'm going to rank them all. So I know, like I said, I'm a little late posting a lot of videos on my channel. I've been busy the last few days, but these videos will be coming out, so stay tuned to the channel. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe because you don't want to miss these videos. We're doing these Scream videos, and then I'm actually planning on doing my ranking for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise as well, because we have the new film coming in February on Netflix. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. You don't want to miss a thing. And of course, have a safe and happy day, everyone. Peace out.